Readers, today we're going to start with taking our ideas that we have about our characters, our theories, and putting them right in front of us. So if you don't have it right now, you don't have your notebook, your digital notebook, or post it with your idea, pause right now and go and get it. And then on pause when you return with that idea. So readers, today we are going to take our ideas, our theories about our characters that we have on hand right in front of us. And I was thinking a lot about how those ideas that you have are a lot like icebergs. Yeah, you heard me. They're a lot like icebergs. And you might be thinking, what are you, crazy? I don't know what you're talking about. Do polar bears swim around them? Are our ideas frozen? Kind of silly to think about. I'm going to show you what I mean. So readers, I have this picture of an iceberg right here, and you'll see that most of the iceberg is below the surface. So how would that go along with your idea? An iceberg is mostly below the surface. Think about that. So it goes with your reading because your ideas, your theories that you have are just lurking right here on the surface. And most of your idea is still underneath the surface. And so we want to make sure that we're studying our characters by not just having tip of the iceberg ideas, these small little theories, but we really want to have a larger idea. And so a way to do that is to think about our theories that we have in our brain and that we have right in front of us. And we dig deeper into those theories by asking why. Why is the character that way? And maybe with that question of why, it can get us to see a little bit more under the surface of the characters. So readers, today we're going to explore that question. How can we get to know our characters even deeper as friends? By really coming up with these deep theories, asking ourselves that question, why? You have that question, why, in your brain? Okay, let's give it a try. So I was thinking about in Diamond Daniel, our initial idea that we have about her is that she's bold. She definitely has her ideas, her opinions, and she is not afraid to share them with others. So that could be our initial idea. I wrote it on the cover of my book. Diamond is bold. I want to hold on to that idea. But now I'm thinking, why? This is my iceberg, tip of the iceberg idea. Why is she that way? Let me get to a little bit more. Okay, let's look and think. Can we figure out why Diamond might be so bold? Diamond liked even numbers. In fact, Diamond liked numbers, period. Math made sense to her. Numbers were neat and easy and solid. Not like English, which was full of rules that changed all the time. Yes, math was the best. Math was something you could always count on. Well, mostly. For a long time after her mom and dad got divorced, Diamond hated math because all she could see was subtraction. Mom's voice minus dad's. 2 for breakfast instead of 3. Monday night TV minus the football. It just didn't feel right at first, but things were a little better now. Diamond plus her mother equaled 2. And 2 was a nice even number, and even numbers rule. So while the 3 T's were not her real friends, sitting with them at lunchtime gave Diamond a break from feeling like the odd number she was at school the rest of the day. After all, who wants to feel odd? So I think the reason Diamond takes all these risks, like asking Free to sit with her, sitting with the 3 T's at lunch, even though she knows that they're not her genuine friends, is likely because she's lonely. It seems like if I have to revise my idea, Diamond is bold. That's my surface idea. But why? Why is Diamond so bold? Well, Diamond is bold because she doesn't want to feel so lonely. She's taking these big risks, so hopefully she'll have a gain. She'll gain a friend. Were you thinking that? So, readers, right now, you already have your ideas in front of you. Today, when you go off, you have lots of options of things that you could try. Could look to our chart to help you. I will say that if you all have an idea, a pattern, a theory about the character, try to challenge yourself to move beyond the surface of the iceberg and really try to get to what's lurking that 90% underneath by asking the question why. So take those post-its in your hand, and today, before you do some reading, you probably want to ask yourself that question, why? See if you can revise that idea you have. And as you read on, if you can collect more information to figure out why the character is that way. So it's helpful for us to give that a try. I'm going to show you an example of what this looks like in a student's reading notebook. So you'll see this student wrote about Clementine being mad as their initial tip of the iceberg idea, and then went on to grow that idea by thinking about that question why. So that's one way that it could look like if you grow your idea today and revise it to make it even deeper. I'm excited to see how your ideas morph and grow and change, because it seems like you're really getting to know your characters much like you would get to know a friend. And that is special work. That's not just our brain work, but it's our heart work as we read. Off you go.